Practice 2 in the books. Another good day. We talk all the time about trying to get 3% better, and I think overall, if you looked at it, we did. I talked prior to practice with our kids just about where the bar was set based on what we did yesterday, and some guys were here, some guys were here, some guys were up there, and then we just got to continue to stack practices off of practices. But to start off, I thought the kids came out with a lot of enthusiasm. There was more juice today than there was, Monday for some reason. I think, there's always that nerves coming back out. But today they had a little bit more fun, I think, a little bit more enthusiasm. And, I think when they start to just play, I think that's when things are going well. So
listening to Coach Bates, the guys ready to put on a helmet and start playing, it's pretty inspirational out there.
What do you mean, during practice?
At the end, right at the end.
At the end, I missed that. I was talking to some recruits there. So Coach Bates is always like that. That's Coach Bates. Got a motive. If you expect your kids to be enthusiastic, you better have some juice yourself.
We just talked to Trey. What does it mean to get a sixth year for him?
Yeah, we anticipated that we're going to get it. It's great. I mean, it just makes our receiving core that much better. I'm praying that he gets through a full season. It doesn't help if he makes it through 2 games. I guess it helps you with 2. But, the goal was to get him through a season. I think that's his goal. We had long talks whether he wanted to, go after his 6th year. I just told him, I said, when you become 40 years old and you can't kneel down to play with the kids and pick, get them off the swing, whatever it may be, it's different. So we talked about that, I think through the, really the last couple months. And, I just made him think long and hard about, like, what if you got hurt again, how you going to feel, because it's not easy. It's not easy being injured, but he's got the right mindset, and, we're going to pray and cross our fingers he stays healthy.
Talked about Grant and Gabe a little bit the other day. How do you see the reps at right tackle shaking out this spring? I assume Grant's going to be one of those guys. Who else do you feel like is in the mix there right now?
Yeah, without having the depth chart in front of me, I know Gabe is out, so it's Grant and Van Lin over there right now. It's great for Grant. I mean, it's great that really Gabe's out right now, and those guys are getting those opportunities. So it's just build your depth. We know Gabe can play. He's got a season under his belt at right guard and right tackle, and it gives these other guys a chance to find out where they are in the depth chart.
Nick Patty was telling us in their second spring under Mark that he's noticed that he expects more out of them out here. I mean, where do you see that kind of in Mark's coaching so far?
I think that's in every position, every year that goes on, whether it's a new guy you coached a year ago or, whether it's an older guy that's been here for 2 or 3 years, and it's Kenny. He expects more out of Kenny. You come in, you install a new thing. That's what I said. After year 2, you hope we're better at everything on offense. And, I watch Skelly. We're throwing the ball as well as I've seen us throw the ball in Skelly. Team periods don't go as well as Skelly does. There's no pressure on the quarterback. It's easy to throw the ball, right? But we expect guys to get better, and that expectation should be there for every coach and every player.
Say for your program that Trey wants to come back for a 6th year. A lot of guys just want to get on with their life's work. Mm-hmm. But he wants to come back and play for you and play for the team. What's that say about what you've done?
I don't know. I guess I didn't screw it up, maybe. I don't know. But it comes down to culture. I mean, I say this all the time. It's not easy when you look at that transfer portal going around the country. It's ugly. It's an ugly. Really, you should call it the ugly toilet portal. It's not good for a lot of kids. And we got NFL guys that come back that could just take off and leave, and there's going to be 40 or 50 of them that go undrafted, and they should have stayed. But our guys are smart, and I think they like what's going on. They feel like they can come back and get better. And Trey's the same way. Practice was not fun. He may be in the real world. If you felt like we weren't treating them the right way, these guys might all leave. So I think that's the big thing. I mean, you can look at wins and losses, and you can evaluate a lot of things, but doing it the right way and building relationships with your kids is important.
What's been first impressions of Lucas on the practice field been?
Really good. Every year you're happy when you get a grad transfer in, but I really love a lot of our newcomers, guys. I haven't had a chance really to talk about them. We saw them through some of the workouts, but I'll just talk about a couple of them. While we're at it, Lucas is special. He really is. Now we're going to see the pads come on, but he's got great speed. We've had some grad transfers in here, Flanagan, and then last year but this kid's special. It might be the best one we had in so far. But we'll find out on game days what happens with him. But we're excited about him. Again, we hope we get an element of a blocking tight end as well out of him, because he is big. As you watch him out there, he looks the part. He looks like the guys that are playing on Sundays. But some other guys like Jordan Addison has been spectacular, really. I mean, he's opened up a lot of eyes, not only by the coaches, but the players' eyes are opening up as well. Solomon to Shields can run. This guy played receiver in high school, and we thought he could run, but we were like, he can't play receiver. He's a linebacker. But when you watch him run, you're going, that guy could go over and play receiver as well. So he's going to help us. I'm not saying this year, but he's special. Izzy is another guy, tailback, that you just see he's got a different gear to him. So there's a lot. I'm probably missing somebody else. I mean, Aiden Henningham's been really good. Smart, picking up the offense. So we're excited about a lot of guys.
Anything else for Coach?
Buddy Mack's another guy. I like him if he come out with the right shirt on. He had his own different shirt on today, but if we get him dressed properly, that guy's going to be really good too. So we're excited about, it's unusual for us to get, 8 mid-years, whatever we got in, but it's been good. Last question, because I gave you a lot.
I'll ask this. I mean, when you say the ugly toilet portal, about that, are you saying guys are coming from ugly situations or maybe ending up in it?
I think ending up in that portal is I think it sounds good. It sounds really good, but I don't think it ends up being good for a lot of kids. When you look at the amount of kids that transfer from the Power 5, how many really make it back to Power 5? They don't. They're going down. Or they're asking to see if they can come back here, if they did go in the portal. It's like, once you go in that portal. The other misconception, I think, I read a lot of those articles when a kid leaves, whether we're looking at him and interested, and you read through the article and he said he's got a chance to come back. I mean, there's not really a chance to come back. And if you do that, you open up a can of worms that you're going to let a guy back. We'd let a guy come back if he wants to walk on, but it ain't going to be putting him back on scholarship. You let a team down, that's what it is. And I think that should be across the board. You want to jump in the portal, you're in the portal. So